Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage and another video. Now today, a little bit different, our first ever pickup on the channel. I'm not too sure why I haven't contemplated pickups before now, because like you probably all know, I do live quite rural and pickups are quite popular around here. So I'm kind of hoping there might be a bit of profit in this and it might be a nice easy sell. It's quite a nice one. So we'll see how this one goes, and if it does sell, I'll be picking up a few more, I think. Like I said, first one, so I think first of all, we'll just have a quick walk around it and show you what it's all about, because I'm kind of opening this video, it's going to be all finished, because there's very little to do. I have done a bit of work on this car. It arrived just as I was coming down with COVID. So that last 2 or 3 days where I was just doing little bits and pieces, I didn't do recording because I was in a mess. And then obviously I went home for 2 weeks. So I'll just turn you around and I'll update you on exactly where we're up to and what we're going to do. So we have an Mitsubishi L200 Warrior, and it's got a few modifications on this car already, so we're kind of just finishing it off. It had a very light bump on the front. In terms of what I've already done, this isn't the original bonnet, obviously that's been replaced, and this front member on the chassis legs, it is the original one. We took it off, straightened it and welded it back on, because these don't have a crash bar that detaches. This is your chassis leg, and again on that side, and this plate is welded to the front like a front member. Also the skid plate were bent in, so that's been replaced. So yeah, that and that headlight, everything else is as it was. People tend to steer clear of these because they don't have a bolt-off slam panel that holds the rad pack. It's all part of the actual shell. It's all, spot welded in. You can change them, you can cut them out and change them, but it's not like a car where you just unbolt it, take the slam panel off with a rad pack on and put a new one on. These aren't the same, and like I said, they don't have a crash bar. So people tend to stay away from them, and anything that's quite heavy on the front, you're better off avoiding. Like I said, this was light, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good fix. The wings are original. We had a little bit of damage to one of the arch flares, which I've had repaired, but them wings are original. It's got obviously big chunky tyres on, but it's also got I think what is a 2-inch lift. The terra firma shocks and springs on it, shocks on back obviously, whatever they've done to the leaf to raise it. So it is a bit higher than usual. Like I said, chunky tyres. But it's quite nice. I think I like the look of it. The only thing maybe I'm not 100% on is these rear lights. They've put some rear lights on it. They're not for me, them really. Bits of chrome. It's got a tow bar on it. It's got a reversing camera tucked up. Is it? Yeah, there it is. And it points straight to the tow bar. So that's a very helpful thing, because these are quite a long truck, and they're used for, farm work. They're a workhorse, they don't have to be perfect. They're a workhorse, and that's the glory of them. Because even though it's got maybe a couple of little tiny dings, a little bit of a scuff there, and that line there is from, it would have had a lid on it at some point, bits like that. It's a workhorse. They're not show and shine vehicles. You can get trims that I'm going to get that cover the tops here to protect them. I'm going to get them, that'll sort all that out. So it's only surface, like I said, from the rubbing, from the lid that they had on it. There's all my old bits in there. Yeah, so like I said, it's a Warrior. So don't get me wrong, I don't know much about these, but as far as I'm aware, slightly more powerful, 170 something horse. Electric stuff. It is what it is, isn't it? Like I said, it's a workhorse at the end of the day. It did come with 2 keys, and it has got the service, well, it's got the owner's manual. I can't remember now if it's got a service book or not. And the mileage is one of the reasons why I went for it. These tend to be, used, so they are usually decent mileage. This one's only got 64,000 on it. Starts straight up, sounds really good. So really, engine sounds sweet. They put a Parrot in it. It's going to be a nice little truck. Nothing going on in here. There's your reversing camera. Everything's perfect inside. So like I said, all we need to do is build up this bumper, because this is what the air bar's for over there. We've got spotlights, we've got various mesh trims, and then the bumper needs to go on before the arches go on. And yeah, that's it really. It's like I said, there's not a lot to do on this car. I'm trying to remember where I've put my splash trim for the front of there. Was it in the back? Like I said, I dumped everything in the back of here. Ah, there it is. No, it's not. That's the bumper. Where is it? Oh, it's under there. No, it's not. Where is it? I'll have to find that. I'll have it around somewhere. I know it was there. There it is. There it is. Fine. I need that mud guard. Yeah, they put little mud guard extensions on. It's a nice enough thing. Like I said, I think if I was to keep it, these tyres would be going 100%. Although I know they serve a purpose. Like I said, if it's a workhorse, a farm truck, perfect. On the road, anything over 50, 60 mile an hour and they're horrendous, If I was using this to tow and go and collect cars on the motorway, them tyres would be gone. That's for sure. But I think it completes the look of this. Like I said, hopefully we'll get it done today, cleaned up and tidied, and we'll be able to look at it then and see exactly how it looks. Anyway, enough waffling. Yeah, let's just get this bumper built up. That's the main thing. Have to bond in some meshing and stuff, and yeah, hopefully we'll get this done today. Right, well I think that is the bumper built up ready, and we're starting to get an idea of how it's going to look. And I'm liking it, you know. I think it's going to look good. The top of the air bar is still loose because you have to bolt straight through and through the bumper and into there to screw it on, you see, so I can't screw that on until it's in place. But yeah, I like the black with the, it's like a bluey silver, this, it's a metallic silver, bit of blue. I like it, yeah, I think it's going to look good. So we're pretty much at the point now where we can put this on. I've just repaired, I had to buy a horn for it because they had an air horn on it, like a ship horn, so that went, and they'd cut the plug off, so I just repaired the cable, put it's a genuine horn, L200 horn, I got off eBay, and yeah, really, we need to get this on now. And then it'll go to the wings perfect, it'll fix to the front panel perfect. That bracket down there might be need a bit of a fettle. And I need to get that, I think, out. Yeah, I need to get that stud out of there because it's snapped. So I'll get that stud out, and then the next bit of time lapse we're going to see is we're going to get this bumper on and in place and have a look how it looks. I think it's nice. I think it's going to look nice. I'm excited. Yeah, very nice. I mean, getting the arch flares on is going to make a big difference again. It's going to finish them arches off. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of that. I think it's really finished it off having that in black and having the air bar on and stuff. Just gives it that little bit more of a show. Yeah, I like it. I think what I'll do is I'll get the rest of this bumper buttoned up, screwed on, and yeah, I'll come back in a bit, I think, and give you a bit of an update. We'll throw them on as well. And it's almost there, isn't it? It's almost there. I like it. I like it a lot. Ah, there we go. What a good looking truck we've made. Really, really like the look of that now. Yeah, them arch extenders and the black air bar really does finish it off. Just one little bit I need to put attention to. Down here, it's not fastened in properly because the clip's broke before behind. I need to put some panel bonding behind there and stick them together. But yeah, it's great. I mean, at some angles, you'd say the bumper is and the trims are maybe a slight more bluey, but at other angles, it then looks perfect. It's a funny colour, this is, depending where the sun hits it. Like down, it looks like it's greeny there, doesn't it? It's actually a really good match, really good match. Really happy. Now, to finish off the whole look, I bought a bonnet bra, a bonnet deflector, whatever you want to call it. Two reasons. It is gloss black, it's just got a sticker protecting it. Two reasons. Like I said, to finish the look with the air bar and stuff, but also this bonnet did have one on it before. So little patches there. I mean, most of that will come off. Might put a buffer on it first quickly, but I wanted to obviously cover them with another one, and there's a bit on the leading edge there where it's rubbed on the old one, so it'll finish the look off and it'll get rid of them little issues for us. So I've done one before now. These clip into your bonnet, like up there. Where's it? Over here. Like up into the bonnet, and then you screw the actual deflector to it, and then at the back you get some little things to stop it flexing. Like I said, I've done one before. They're not hard to do, but I will do it on camera, just for anyone who's not seen one done before. So yeah, let's keep going. Right, what do we think to that? I like it. I think it finishes it off. It's got quite an aggressive front end now, isn't it? With that bonnet, whatever you want to call it. Wind deflector on. A really, really nice truck, actually. This. You know, I bought this with the idea of getting a trailer and collecting my own vehicles, but the only issue with that is, you know, these L200s, they're quite agricultural, you know, and the first thing I noticed was just how low the seat is to the floor. Now for short trips it's not an issue, but I just felt like, you know, there were no under leg support here. No, there's perhaps, no there isn't, there's no way raising the front of the seat, and I just don't think it's going to be comfortable, you know. It's ideal, don't get me wrong, it's got the bed space to collect parts, to take scrap, can tow with it. It's just whatever I have needs to also be our main family vehicle, and you know, going out with the family in this, it's not going to be right comfortable, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, that's not the right reg. I don't know. Like I said, if I was going to keep it, them tyres would be coming off anyway. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. At the minute, I'm going to continue letting my guy get the cars. I've got one coming this week. It's nothing fancy. Just a nice little quick fit, easy fix. And I think if I do go down the route of getting a pickup truck, I think I'd like something a bit more modern, you know, like an Amarok. Because they're still comfy to use as everyday vehicles, and then obviously I've got the load bed and I've got the towing capabilities. Don't get me wrong, this is a lovely truck. I think it looks great, and yeah, maybe if I use it a bit I might actually like it. I'm undecided. So other than obviously sticking that on, which needs doing before the wind gets behind it, it just needs a wash and a good clean inside. It's very dusty, and you know, this one we're going to be calling it a day on. Done. But yeah, great little truck. Not sure on the service history, unfortunately. I don't think it's got anything. The handbooks are there, but there's no service book. But it's a nice truck. What do we think? Any of you guys into your pickups? Like I said, they are quite popular around here because they're quite rural. There's a lot of farms, a lot of builders use these. They'll have a trailer on the back. I don't think around here this is going to be very difficult to sell. I totally understand places like London, pickups maybe aren't as popular, definitely not this kind of age, because this is obviously a Euro 5, it's a 2013. And they're classed as commercial vehicles, you got to remember as well. So yeah, they're not really suitable for cities. Like I said, newer ones fine. Not this age. It's going to start costing you too much in congestion charges and ultra low emission zones and all that rubbish. Right, what I'll do, I'll get it a good, give it a good wash. Clean in and out. I'll clear out all the rubbish out the back. But just look how, obviously it's dirty, but the actual bed is unmarked. Really nice. This truck's not done any work really. And they're powered on these as well. You can lower them down. So then if you've got, you know, you've got the lid on the back and it's sealed, you can have that open. And with dogs or whatever, I don't know. Like I said, they're quite agricultural. Farmers and stuff like that. Right, yeah, nothing much else to tell you. I don't even think I've looked under this, but like I said, the damage was nothing. It was only the front, so I'll get plates on it, give it a good wash, and then I'll have a quick walk around it for you outside, and we're going to be calling it a day. Right, unfortunately it's just too windy out there today. I'm not washing it in this wind, and if I open shutter, everything's going to go flying. You won't hear me outside anyway, it's that windy. So we're going to leave it there. It's nothing worth making another video on. I've just got a few, like I said, a few tiny little bits. I want to put some tape or trims on top of here. I've painted the tow bar just for now. Not overly happy with it. I'm going to get some brush on Hammerite, I think. Give that a coating to just try and make it a little bit more presentable. It's better than it was. I've given inside a bit of a clean out. It's not as dusty now. I've got some new floor mats for it. I'll probably put an oil and filter change on it. I'll have another look through that service, that booklet, see if there's any service history. But yeah, there's nothing to do really. Like I say, it's a clean up, a few little touches, and then it'll be going up for sale. So there we go, finished pickup. One little short video. Joe, if I was feeling better, I would have done a video stripping it down, and then it would have been a 2 video series, but unfortunately just a little 1 video for you. But I think it's turned out really well. I think it's a really good looking pickup now. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you as always for watching. Let me know what you think of the pickup, whether you want to see another one. Like I said, if it's a good seller, it might be something I do a bit more regular. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, see you in the next one. Sorry about the wind. It's gone again. Yep, see you later.